It's incredibly important because this is signaling something bigger than just gun control votes. They are split. The progressives are just once again going against the moderates. They are going in different directions, and Chucky is in the middle making up his mind and throwing up the ball in the air to see which one it's going to be. Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. All right, guys, the content that we're going to talk about on this morning's episode of Bullet Points is a very important topic. Make sure you guys send this one out, put it on your socials, because this is the kind of stuff that we need to spread around defending our rights and passing it along to the next generation. Right now, you've got the Democrats on a fever pitch. However, there are cracks starting to show amongst the gun control pushes, legislation, because nothing has truly changed at the base level. And that is what we're going to talk about. This is incredibly important. Like I said, send this one out. Everything is linked in the description box below per usual, so we can stay on top of this and get in front of the oncoming battle. But I'm going to say a quick word from our new sponsor, CF Moto, and then we're going to hit it hard on the other side. Now, the sponsor for this weekend's video is a CF Moto. When it's time to get off the beaten path, there's no better way to engineer an escape than on a CF Moto machine. Since 1989, CF Moto has been a major supplier of engines, parts, and components for some of the biggest names in motorsports. Today, they are a major manufacturer in complete machine motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, with hundreds of thousands of vehicles sold all over the world. Ready to mix work and play? CF Moto machines provide an exciting adventure for the whole family, with over 500 dealerships in the United States, making customer service a top priority. Riding without a compromise and in style has never been easier. And thank you to CF Moto for sponsoring this weekend's videos. But now let's jump into this, guys, because I got to walk you through this. This is a big deal. Remember, we always look at the why on this channel. All right, so 1 or 2 days ago, I'm going to show you 2 clips. Okay, the first, this is all about Chuck Schumer. Here's the first one. Schumer tells colleagues not to expect a gun control vote anytime soon. This is on the 25th at 11:19. Here's the next one. Schumer says no imminent vote on gun safety bills after situation. This one was on May 25th, 11:49, both in the same time frame. Well, excuse me. Let's move forward a whole day, a whole 24 hours. Schumer vows to force vote on gun control legislation after Memorial Day recess, so that's the upcoming week. And that was May 26, 11:02. That is almost exactly 24 hours later. What could possibly have happened to make him go from we're not doing it to it's happening? Again, this is the leader of the Senate. This is the majority leader on the Democrat side. He has a lot of things to consider here. Check this out. This is really important to understand all the nuance here because this directly relates to our rights and their pushes that they're going to do. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer told colleagues Thursday morning that they should prepare to vote on gun control legislation when they return to Washington next month after the Memorial Day recess, promising a showdown with Republicans after the situation. Okay, we know that's going to happen. We knew it was going to happen, right? But what is not being said is the most important part. Schumer said he's not scheduling a vote this week on 2 House-passed bills to expand background checks because he wants to give Senator Chris Murphy, Democrat Connecticut, and other colleagues more time to negotiate with Republicans on background checks or red flag legislation. Now, that's the McConnell. McConnell told Cornyn and Schumer told Murphy they're going to work together with Kyrsten Sinema. That's that whole negotiation that Schumer said pump the brakes on, okay? This is a really important thing because even the Democratic leader says this has little chance of succeeding. Now, quote, if these negotiations do not bear any fruit, the Senate will vote on gun safety legislation when we return. Again, a flip-flop from 24 hours before. But our hope, even amidst our deep skepticism, is that during the week, Democrats and Republicans at long last will come to agree on something meaningful that will reduce gun violence in a real way in America, Schumer said on the floor. Okay, this is where it gets important because he starts to clarify. Schumer's statement on the floor clarified his remarks from Wednesday morning when he said he did not plan to take legislation to the floor immediately because Republicans have made clear they oppose gun control. So what would change Wednesday to Thursday? Here comes the punch. Check this out. Quote, I believe that accountability votes are important, but sadly, this isn't a case of the American people not knowing where their senators stand. They know because my Republican colleagues are perfectly clear on the issue, crystal clear. Republicans don't pretend that they support sensible gun safety legislation, he said on Wednesday. But progressive Democrats quickly rejected the idea of not forcing Republican senators to vote on expanded background checks or red flag legislation just because the GOP has consistently rejected gun control. There it is. That's the most important piece of this entire thing. Schumer says it wouldn't be prudent to make a push a too emotional push. So then the progressive wing of the party comes in and says, no, 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 you're going to do it. And then he folds and he does it. The progressives over here are making him do things that he naturally would not do. Check this out. This is where the other Democratic senators come in. This is important. Other Democratic senators, however, say there's fatigue about holding failed votes on proposals that are popular with the Democratic base. Senate Democrats have painful memories about the last time the Senate held an extended debate on expanded background checks and other measures to address gun violence in the spring of 2013. Their proposals failed and the party suffered an intense voter backlash the following year when Republicans picked up 9 seats and captured the majority in the 2014 midterm elections. Does that factor into where we're at right now? You've got the moderate Democrats who were like, hey guys, last time we did this stupid vote that didn't do anything and it failed, we suffered in the midterms. Midterms are about 4 or 5 months away. Then you've got Schumer saying, yeah, they've got a good point. Progressives, Democrats say, no, 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 you're going to force it because that's what we want. I'm Elizabeth Warren. I'm Bernie Sanders. I'm Bernie Sanders. It's incredibly important because this is signaling something bigger than just gun control votes. They are split. The progressives are just, once again, going against the moderates. They are going in different directions, and Chucky is in the middle making up his mind and throwing up the ball in the air to see which one it's going to be. That's what I've got for you guys. Make sure you keep checking back in because this is an ever-evolving situation. We have got to be on top of this, and that is what we're all about on this channel. Thank you so much, and I'll see you tonight at the 9 p.m. segment. I'm Braden. See you later.